Hi there everyone, it's Ollie here, and today I'm going to be bringing you some table magic. Yes, now you never thought that I had a skill like that, did you?
No.
I'm just like Penn and Teller, only much smaller than one and much louder than the other.
Before we get to the hard part, I am a huge fan.
I hope that you're all doing nice and well during these funny old times.
When does the magic begin?
The props you're going to need today are going to be a glass, like this, a wine glass. Make sure that it's got a stem on it. You're going to need a knife, just like this, so a dinner knife. You're going to need a tea towel, one of these bad boys. I've obviously bought my best quality tea towel to be with you all today. And finally, you're going to need some paper and a pair of scissors. Okay, so if you run and get those, and then I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we're going to start with the wine glass one. Okay, so the trick behind this is that you've got to get your hands. You're going to do an old Dr. Spock, and you're going to get your hands so that they are facing outwards. The trick to this is that you've got to then finish with your hands and palms facing inwards. Okay, so this is your mission. You've got to go from here to here, but you're not allowed to let go of the glass at any point. Okay, so you can't do this business, that doesn't count. All right, so ready? Are you watching? So we're going to go from here, palms outwards, and then we're going to go to here, palms inwards. That was easy, wasn't it? Do you want to watch that again? Palms out, palms outwards, palms inwards. Sorted. Did you get that? So to break that skill down, all right, we're going to get our wine glass. We're going to put our hands like that. Okay, it's very important that you've got your Dr. Spocks on the go. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to fit our fingers together so that you've got two fingers from the other hand, two fingers from that hand, two fingers from that hand. You're then going to push them together so that they're like this, and then rub your palms together. Okay, that's the trick to this. So Dr. Spock's really, really important. So 2, 2, 2, 2, and then twist your wrists so that you've got your fingers interlocked with each other, and then rub your palms together. Okay, so we're going to put the glass into that. So you can see two fingers, two fingers, two fingers, two fingers. We're going to twist our wrist round, and you can see that the bottom of the glass has come underneath my hand, and then I'm going to rub my palms together. Now, what a lot of people don't notice about this is that the bowl of the glass actually switches sides. When you do it really quickly, people don't notice, and so they end up doing all this kind of business. And I bet you did it as well, didn't you? And the glass, the bowl of the glass stays at this end, but actually, if you watch, the glass starts over here, and then it finishes over here on this side. People don't notice that, but it's a really, really cool trick. Okay, so we're going to do a very similar trick to the glass one now, but this time we're going to use our dinner knife. Okay, so we're going to start with our thumbs on top of the knife and the knife on top of our hands. So you can see that it's in that kind of position, and then we're going to finish with it in that position. So the knife is on the bottom, our hands are together, and our thumbs are under the knife, under the bottom as well. So we're going to go from this position to this position, but same as the glass, you can't let go of the knife. You're not allowed to, do all this kind of business. Right, ready? Are you watching? So I'm going to go super fast for this one. Ready? Here we go. And then, hey presto, it's on the bottom. Ah! Did you get that? Was that a bit fast? So again, breaking that down a little bit, we've got to be able to put one thumb across the other. So this thumb is going to go underneath the one side of the knife, and this one's going to go across, and you're going to use that thumb to pull the knife around. That hand has to go over the top of the knife and then twist the whole thing round, and hey presto. And again, just like the glass trick, the blade of the knife will start on one side and then it will finish on the other. But again, when you do this, when it's being done super quick, people don't notice that the knife switches around. So watch it again. So the blade is going to start on this side and then cross my thumbs. This hand accepts the knife underneath, and then hey presto, the blade of the knife is on this side. Does that make sense? One more time. Bosh. Okay, so this one you're going to need a little bit more space for, so make sure that, because you're going to need to be standing up, make sure that you're not going to smack into anything or hit a light fitting or anything. You are going to need your tea towel, okay? So make sure it's a full-size tea towel, and we are going to go with our tea towel all the way out to here with straight arms. We're then going to get the tea towel to go completely behind us, again with straight arms, and it's going to be behind your backside, and then it's going to come round the other side out to and out in front of you. So from here, round one side to here, round the other side to here. But again, just like the others, you're not allowed to let go, okay? So you have to be able to keep the tea towel moving all the way through, okay? So here we go. Are you ready? Are you watching? Boom.
Hello, my name's Mr. Tickle! Mr. Tickle.
Did you like that? Should we do that one more time? Fantastic. So, we need to break that down a bit, don't we?
Yes.
Trick to this is this first section here. So with my right hand, so I'm right-handed, so with my right wrist, I'm going to turn it inwards, and I'm going to do, basically I'm wrapping the tea towel around my wrist. So it's important that that happens first, because then you can lift it up over your head, get that elbow in, and then hey presto, you're in the position where it then reaches behind you. Pull it out the other side, and I'm turning that wrist round so that I'm able to then pull it all the way over my head, back round that elbow, and it all looks a bit weird, and then eventually it undoes itself. Okay, so we're going to do that one more time. So turn that wrist all the way over my head, round that side, back round here. I'm going to turn that wrist, turning that one there, back over my head the other side, round past my elbow, and hey presto. So when you do it really super quick, it looks pretty impressive. Did you like that one? Okay, so my final trick for this video is going to be using your piece of paper, and you're going to need a pair of scissors. So my challenge to you is, can you step through that piece of paper? As in physically pass your entire body through one sheet of A4 paper. Okay, I don't mean like doing any of this kind of business, or bringing it around here, or making a hole in it and just going, I got all the way through it. Nothing like that. I do actually mean, can you physically pass your whole body from head to toe all the way through one sheet of paper? Now that's the question. Okay, it's always good. You can put a bit of a wager on it. I'll bet you 20p that I can do this. So should we give that a try?
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
First of all, you're going to need to get your sheet of paper, and you're going to need to fold it in half. Okay, so it's going to need to be completely folded. And then along this folded edge, and this is the key bit, okay, you mustn't ever forget this step. The key bit to this is that you've got to cut a small section out of the spine. You could rip it. It's much easier to do it with scissors, and it is a lot neater and makes it easier to sort out in a little while, and you'll see what I mean when we get there. So you have to cut a small section out of the spine. Hello? So it looks like this, okay? Very important you do it on that side. If you do it on this side, the flappy side, it won't work, okay? So it has to be on the side with the spine, okay? So the next bit that we're going to do is we're going to do a zigzag cut, and it's going to start from the spine end, and we're going to do a zigzag cut that goes all the way along. So I'm going to cut from here to about a centimetre or so, centimetre and a half from that end, and then I'm going to cut from here to about a centimetre or so from this end, and then from here that way, right? So it's not one continuous cut. It's very important that you don't cut all the way through. I'll speed this up because you're not going to watch me cut this up in real time. So go. And we're going to finish up with our last cut. Again, the last cut has to be from the spine end, okay? So this one is going to be our last cut. So make sure that you go from the spine, and again, not quite to the end. Voila. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to gently and very carefully, so you don't rip it, we're going to open out our piece of paper. Open it out. Be careful that you don't rip it because it's really delicate. Especially if you've cut a little bit close to the edge each time. So yeah, so leave a good centimetre and a half or so of gap. So we're going to untangle this bad boy. All the way out. All the way until we've got a complete piece of paper, a complete ring, and then hey presto, your entire body can pass through it. At which point, you've won your 20p. Ha! So there you go, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed my little bit of table magic. Why don't you go away and have a practice at some of that, and then you can wow your family and hopefully make a little bit of pocket money at the same time. I bet you that I can do this. I bet you can't. Would you care to place a small wager on that? Good luck, have fun, and continue to stay safe in this weird time, ladies and gents, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Take it steady. Ciao.